Hello, this is Edwin from Think to Win, and I'm here with a new Cardfight Area tutorial. And basically, like I promised in the other video, I would make a new tutorial for Cardfight Area because they added new cards, new functions, and also it got a login screen right now. So it has a lot of new functions and updates, and it's really easier for me to make a new tutorial, especially for you guys, instead of me answering all of the questions in the old video. So yeah, this is the new Cardfight Area tutorial. So first thing you do is obviously go to this link, which I will put in the description below as well, and scroll down and download the full version. Basically, if you have the version before this one, you can download the update, but the problem is that I usually do not play that often, so I have more versions between them, so I need the full version. So you go here and download, you get media file here, and you could just download the game like so. And there you will download the game. It's a RAR file. Just unpack the map somewhere on your hard disk, and you could start Vanguard.x, and the game will start. So what the other stuff this set here is like some of the basic controls and stuff, which I will go through myself, and the updates. What they do is that they update. Well, they update the cards. Basically, they update the cards when some of the Japanese cards get released. Some of these cards are cards that are not released in English yet. So basically, you don't have. Well, you have the option to playtest stuff before they come out in English. That's what I wanted to say. And like here, some of the Bermuda Triangle stuff, which is really nice in a way because of the fact that you can playtest stuff before they come out. The other annoying thing is though you have to find people to playtest the English meta if you want to playtest something before a tournament and some Japanese cards are not released yet. And this was really annoying back in the day when Legion wasn't out yet in English, but it was in Japanese, so people were running amok with Legions all around the program. You didn't have a Legion deck, or at least you didn't want to play it as a Legion deck. So yeah, this is basically for this part. It's pretty much straightforward. Just go to the link, scroll down, press download, and on the media file set, download the game, unpack it, and when you unpack the game, start Vanguard.x. So let's wait for the download. And obviously, if there are still questions, please post them in the comment section below. I'll be sure to answer them this time because all of the other questions were more like specific questions about the new functions and stuff, which it's really annoying to answer in the sense that it doesn't really help that the other video was outdated, so having a new video would help a lot. So yeah, seeing this the download has been done, let's see you guys at the next part. Hello guys, I'm back again, and right now I'm inside Cardfight Area. As you guys can see, there are several buttons: host, task, deck editor, deck load, load replay, and connect. Host is hosting server or something. I never used this before because you basically usually log in to the normal server from Cardfight Area, so there's no reason to use this button at all. Test is test function of the simulator itself. It's useful in the sense that you can test out some of the buttons and shuffling and stuff, but I rarely use this function. Deck load and deck editor do what the name says, and load replay. Loads replays. You can make replays in this game. Basically, when the match ends, they will ask, do you want to save a replay of this game? And you can use yes, and you can name it, and you can load it here. So let's do deck editor first. How to make a deck is really simple. I've already made my DX deck, but how you add cards is, well, just left click on the card, and it will add to your deck. And to remove cards, you have to right click. So right click, removes one, as you guys can see. Left click, it adds one again. So that's how you basically make a deck. To choose a clan, just press the top side here, this bar, and you can choose any of the clans for a deck you want to make. You can mix decks as well. It doesn't restrict anything. I don't suggest cheating in that way, but you can pretty much make a deck with all clans possible. So if you and both your opponents agree, you can make troll decks with all of the clans. And they're also sorted by nation, as you guys can see. And these gray elementals. So yeah, I made the Kagura deck, my DX deck, which I would run after the Vice Collection comes out with the Ace. And after you're done, you can just press Save Deck, name your deck, press OK, and you're pretty much done. If you want to make a new deck, you just press here, New Deck, and you can make a new deck all over again. Like you can add cards, whatever you want from whatever. Yeah. So let's load the deck again. So if you want to load the deck, press load deck, and you will see a list. It used to be that you did not have a list. You had to type in it manually, but they fixed that, so it's a lot easier. Load the deck, and as you guys can see, it loaded the deck again, and my Kagura deck is back again. So that's pretty much for building a deck. It's not that hard. If you know your deck build beforehand, it's easy. And the problem is right now is that you cannot sort cards through sets. And the annoying thing is that you will have cards like this, like I'm a Dragon Drusk, next to stuff like, for example, something from the GBT sets. Yeah, you guys know the point. Like, if it's really sometimes really annoying if you have a clan that has so much support throughout all of the sets to find cards. So unless you have like a super eye vision that can see through all of the cards easily and easily click all the cards you need, but I usually take some time because of the fact that they're all mixed. So that's pretty much for the deck building. Next, when you're done with your deck, either loaded or edited or made one, you can press connect and they will ask for the IP address. It's usually filled in automatically. If for some reason you deleted the IP address, like you saw in the part before this, there is an IP address at the right side for the Cardfight Area. You can copy paste it in here. So if you accidentally deleted this or type in something random inside by accident, you can copy paste it from the main website, which is in the description below. The link is, or like in the beginning. So then press OK. The port is actually the same like the IP address. If you delete it, you can check it on the Cardfight Area website. And your nickname. For this video, I'll use the nickname Tinktu and Edwin. I usually go by Edwin itself, but since it's the new tutorial video, let's use a new nickname because I need to register with this one. So next, you choose the character. You can run around this game, which is really fun. If you like running around the character, and I usually use Cross-Dressing IG. You don't have to use Cross-Dressing IG. It just is a troll character I use to troll Sunny. Then we have to make a password and register. Well, let's make a password, which is really easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. There we go. And register. Tinktu and Edwin. Okay, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. And there we are. So right now I'm inside Cardfight Area. Basic controls are left, right, up. Just use the let's call it the arrows on the keyboard to move around. You can even go to the houses if you want, and there's also some secret areas which I will not go in because of the fact that I never really use that, and you just stand here and challenge people, which is a lot easier. And as you guys can see, there's also on the left side there's deck load and deck editor, so you can make your own decks inside the program as well. I usually do it outside of the program just because of the fact that you cannot get challenged. So when you get challenged, there will be something on the left side which says that a certain player wants to challenge you. And yeah, that's basically for the standard first part, and I will go to the next part in a few seconds. There. Well, that's really easy wants to play with you. That's like on the left side. So the first thing is you draw a card. Well, you get out your starter. If you don't have, for some reason, don't have the starter out, you can open deck and click the card here and click it and put it somewhere you want. So. And let's go through all of the functions first. So this is removed from game. Basically, if you use GSS, you have to remove the card from the game. The other buttons are shuffle deck, mill, which is putting from the deck to the graveyard or drop zone, soul charge, obviously put the cards in the store from the deck, bind top card, it binds the top card, and hand shuffle, which is a new function. It's a nice addition, though I don't really see the point of that thing. I don't know if the game still is bugged in the sense that you cannot shuffle at the same time. Oh, you actually can. So they fixed that. And here is open extra deck, which is the strides I have in the deck. In order to flip strides, if you're using skills like Root Flare, DAs, or Blizzard, just right click and you can flip them. There. So common sense is, or at least usually thing you do is when you start the game, ask head or tails. And he has tails, so I'll flip the coin. and I dance on tails, so I start first, obviously. So first you shuffle your deck, draw 5 cards, and as you can see I'm already great stuck. So as you can see, if you click the card, you will see several buttons like 2 top deck, 2 bottom of the deck, and 2 hand, but it's already in my hand, so there we go. And yeah, I'm playing against a friend of mine, and you see that he is sacking already, so that's a good sign for him, not for me. And let's see what I get now. Do I get grade 1? Yes, I do. It's the most crappy grade 1, but I start. So there's a chat box on the left, as you guys already noticed. There's also a flip coin button, which you can flip over and over again. And he starts first because he has steals, so yeah. So at the left side there are the phases: right phase, main phase, battle phase, end phase. The most important one is the battle phase, and your opponent's an end phase, and I'll show why. So I draw a card. Alright, so when you click on the grade 1, I press on the Vanguard circle, it can choose right to soul or whatever. So basically if you want to soul chess card from your hand, you can press to soul, but alright, this one, as the CD is right, ever so. And that's pretty much it. So, well, that's the main phase. I can call units if I want. And battle phase, this is the most important phase for this program though. So when I'm in battle phase and I attack, obviously, under the flip cards you have to right click them, but obviously what happens is that right now I will drive check and he will damage check. He will guard a no pass. So if I would be on a different phase, he would not be able to damage check. But right now, since he guards it, he will not get damage anyway. So first check, nothing. And I end my phase. We'll see it on the next turn. Why it's so important. As you guys saw, the boost immediately applies, so you don't have to do it manually, which is very nice. But some effects of the cards do not give effects manually, so you have to automatically, so you have to add it manually. So, and like I said before, it doesn't automatically do stuff, so you have to type in stuff like no guard or extra criticals where you put the crit, so use the effects. So, and critical for me. Doesn't matter about it. And see what happened? He drive check, it goes to his hand, and because I was in the end phase, it goes to my damage. So my turn. Oh my god, that's bad luck. So he no guards. I check, see, get a trigger, put power there, and it goes to my hand. And he damage checks. So it's very important you put into battle phase and end phase. That's like the most important part of this game or program in general. And no effect. See, I have Burning Heart effect possible, but I don't have Trigger Overdose, so I press no and it does attack. So, and he takes the damage. So as you guys can see, it's pretty much straightforward. Just left click, right click, left click, right click. It's just left click on the deck to draw, right click in order to attack, and yeah. It just takes some practice though, because when I first started out this game, it wasn't really the easiest for me to get used to, but let's see what he does. So that's pretty much the basic mechanics of the game. Use the skill, and he will call a unit. It gains 5k. Much brokenness, much brokenness. So like I said earlier, you have to tell stuff manually. And he added the power manually as well, so. This will be a lot, but yeah, I need to. Stern drive got nothing. And I got nothing. Oh crap. Sometimes the power doesn't add, so you can ask how much it is. So. Okay. Because he didn't use effect anymore, so it's like 10k. Guards more than enough. Does it touch power though? Well, I don't know. Maybe he misfit, I misfit, I don't know. It's my phase draw. crappy thing, no. So I want to use the starter's effect now. So I put this into the soul and it immediately activates. So great surges are automatically. It's really nice. And no good tree, which is crap. Anyway, let's call it the Burning Horn. Yep. And attack Vanguard. Yeah, it was 22k. Yeah, we both misplayed that. Bad for the tutorial video. Well, I get nothing, and he gets nothing. So right now I'm just playing the game out like I would. And yeah, cards. It's nothing really special right now. So as you guys see, the game isn't that too complex to use, but it does require you to get a bit used to it, to the mechanics. The game does explain what well, does not explain, but the game does sometimes have automatic abilities, so it's a lot easier for you to do stuff. So he's tried right now. So you just put out the great tree from your hand into the drop zone like you normally would in the actual game, and then he would, well, you would press extra deck and just click on it, and you could stride like this. See, you can choose stride, but I won't because I am not striding. The stride also automatically gets the power from the heart, so like you said, you can see here 11k, 26k, plus 11 plus 15, so 626. And the cursor, 2 cards there. I'll PG that. Triple drive. Oh, nice. Dirty drive check. So right now I can't stride, but I can Legion. So I'll show you guys how to Legion. Well, first put back 4 cards, obviously. Like the bottom set, put 2 top deck, put 2 bottom deck. So then you check the deck either with this button or control click, and you search with the mate. And there's this extra button which is called Legion. So just press that button and it automatically legions. It used to be that you could press control click on the Vanguard itself, but it didn't work out that well, so yeah, kind of a fail. There you go. Crit. Let's get all effects here. So you can check nothing. Effect. What should you drop? Like you flame, I guess. And now we attack the Vanguard. Get PG'd. Lucky me. Getting all the crits where I need them. Yep. And he guards. There we go. Also, the end phase also removes the trigger powers, so there's not that much for me to talk about anymore because the only function I haven't shown is the stride mechanic, which he is using over and over again because he's using a stride deck and I'm not. Yeah, so if you play the game, play nice, don't cheat, and be sure to keep saying which skills you use, how to use stuff, and if you need a G assist, be fair about it. Usually though, I don't want to G assist, so I just let me and my opponent redraw as many times as long as they don't get great stuck. Oh, I cannot guard that, so That's what I do, but it's all about you can make the rules all you want. So as long as you both agree to it, like for example with the extreme fight rules, you can also do that if you want. So it really depends on the player. So I hope this tutorial was informative. I try to show as much as possible from the new stuff. If you guys still have questions, please post them in the comment section below. And see you guys at the next video. And hopefully I will win this game because it's been really close, but we'll see.